Thank you for that report. As 2 on Your Side first reported last night, Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz was at Reagan National Airport waiting to catch a flight back to Buffalo when this tragedy occurred. His flight was rescheduled and he just landed back home in the last 2 hours. 2 on Your Side's Nate Benson was at the Buffalo airport when the county executive arrived and he caught up with him. Nate, what did he have to say?
Yeah, good evening, Claudine. The county executive was in the nation's capital attending a meeting of the National Association of Counties Disaster Reform Task Force. He had arrived in D.C. on Tuesday. Now, he had said he had wrapped up his meetings yesterday and was at Reagan National Airport when news started to trickle throughout the terminal that something had occurred. That was just before 9 p.m. Everyone in the terminal started seeing emergency vehicles responding to the area, which didn't alarm him at the time because he says it's a busy airport and he has seen emergency vehicles there at Reagan before. However, at one point, another passenger had pulled up flight aware and they had tracked that American Airlines flight from Wichita that then disappeared over the Potomac River. It was then when news started to break about that collision between that American Airlines flight and the Black Hawk helicopter. Poloncarz noted that when he flew into Reagan National on Tuesday, there was a large formation of helicopters over the river when his plane was landing.
I actually remember flying in the day before and leaving and seeing what was basically a convoy of military helicopters going down the Potomac. So you know the helicopters are there. It's the main traffic zone for the helicopters in that section as they're going along where the Jefferson Memorial is and the tidal basin. But to actually hear that there was a collision is shocking.
Now, the county executive says the mood on the flight to Buffalo was noticeably tense and there was a collective sigh of relief when it was wheels down here in Western New York. And as we've mentioned several times today, this is the first major commercial airline disaster since, of course, Flight 3407 in February 2009. That flight crashing in Clarence, which is, of course, one of the suburbs here in Western New York. Several aviation reforms went into place after that crash, and there has again not been a major commercial airline disaster since then. It led to what many consider an unparalleled era of airline safety here in the United States that, of course, ended last night in the nation's capital. Live and on your side at Buffalo Niagara International Airport, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.
Nate.